What do you think about these online meeting platforms? Zoom is the most popular. I know when I was working, we also had Microsoft Teams, and I've used it recently. I forget who I had a meeting with, but it was with, they had set it up with Microsoft Teams, and I think Google has something too. But anyway, what I mean, for me, I like it because I can attend a meeting that I might otherwise miss from the comfort of wherever I am. If I have my phone or my laptop and I have internet connection, then I can get in on the meeting and get the information that is being put out in the meeting, and also I can contribute by participating in the meeting myself. Now, the thing that really bugs me and chaps my hide is the facilitator of the meeting who's always nagging to put your camera on. Now, I've when I have my meetings with my cast for Best Friend Blues, or for if we're doing another project, then yeah, it's our meetings are very casual. So yeah, we'd be like, turn your camera on so I can see what you look like, what you doing. But it's that's why we ask people to turn their camera on. But they don't have to. But we just want to talk to them. But I've been in business meetings, or just informative webinars, and they spend more time nagging people to turn on their camera. Don't nobody want to turn on their camera. If you want to turn on your camera, you will. And then some have even gone as far as to say, oh, don't blur your background. Don't have up a virtual background. Don't have, a banner or anything behind you. Why? The meeting is supposed to be whatever the subject is about. It's not supposed to be what I'm doing. There was a this question came up in some form. I forget where. I saw it earlier today, but this is a subject that's been on my mind for a long time. But somebody, she was a lawyer, the woman, she was a lawyer, and she said, I'll be in the bed, and other people were saying, yeah, them too, and then some people, oh, it was a skit. That's what it was. It was a skit. And the lady, she had on her bonnet. She was eating some cereal. I think she either had her kid or her dog or something with her. And I mean, she just looked a hot mess because she was on a meeting. And then they started saying, oh, turn on your camera, turn on your camera. And she's like, oh, shit. And then as people were turning on their cameras, the facilitator was saying, oh, hi, so-and-so, hi, so-and-so. So she's scrambling to make herself business presentable because she had on some shorts, and like I said, she had on her bonnet. So she snatches off her bonnet and she puts on her wig, and she gets her glasses, and she has a blazer, and she puts her blazer on, and then she gets on. She's like, hi, everybody. And they called her out. They're like, oh, everybody has on their camera except for, I forget her name. She was the last person. And then she turns her camera on. She's like, hi, everybody. And everybody's like, hi, so-and-so. They didn't need to do all that. Because again, sometimes people might not have been able to make it to the meeting, but they are able to listen to the meeting. And so I think that people who are conducting the meetings should be grateful that their attendance is what it is, because it might not have been that much if everybody is required to turn their camera on. I go to a periodic meeting, and the facilitator of that meeting is always barking, turn your camera on. If you got the ability, turn your camera on, turn your camera on. And they all say that. Everybody says the same thing. If you have the ability, turn your camera on. And so this person at this meeting just kept on, and they do it all the time, because whenever I attend their meetings, it's like they spend so much time telling people, turn your camera on, turn your camera on. That's wasting times of the meeting. If the meeting's only 30 minutes and you have sat there for 7-8 minutes combined, over the course of the 30 minutes, hollering at people, telling them turn their camera on, shoot, you could have been talking about whatever you needed to talk about, so that when you get to the end of the meeting, you won't say you're out of time. You're out of time because you wasted time telling people turn their camera on. People know if they're going to turn their camera on or not. What if you are walking around, you just got out the shower, and that's what sometimes people say, especially if it's a morning meeting. Oh, I just got out the shower. I've done that. I have taken my laptop and I propped it up on the sink, get in the shower so that I can hear. Ordinarily, I would have to miss the meeting or miss taking my shower at that time, right? People, I've been sick and I've been laying in my bed just totally through. But, I was able to log in and stuff so I could listen to the meeting. I don't need to hear, turn your camera on. I turn my camera on, I look a hot damn mess. I'm in the bed, okay? My room is dark. I'm in the bed. My hair is everywhere. I'm in the damn bed. But I'm listening to your meeting and I'm getting information and I'm able to speak back and give my thoughts and comments and my views, and be an active participant in the meeting. But you don't need to see me. And so it really, really nags the hell out of me when they're always saying, oh, we want more engagement. I'm engaged. Shit, I logged on to the damn meeting. I'm engaged, But you're taking from my engagement by keep hollering, turn on your camera. So again, like I said, if I'm having a meeting, Forever Young Entertainment, if we're having a meeting, then it's just a select group of us, and yeah, we be talking hella shit. So it's like, yeah, turn your camera on so I can see you. And mostly we do that because we haven't seen each other in a while. We haven't been filming in a while, and we just want to see each other and say, hey, it's not any, I need to see all these faces. I don't want to just see your name. And damn it, when I heard the person say, oh, don't blur your background, I'm like, what? Don't put up a virtual background, and don't put up a backdrop behind you. What if your house is a mess? Because people do judge. Because people do look. I mean, I've seen people on Zooms, and they will say, what is that behind you? Why the fuck are you looking? You're supposed to be looking at my face, remember? That's why I turned my camera on so you could look at me. Now, oh, that painting you have back there, that's nice. Oh, is that, it's like, why are you looking at my house? And then, two, what if somebody in your family walks by? And I know that has happened to people before. You're on a Zoom call, you have your camera on, and then your husband or your wife who just got out the shower, they walk by, they got on a towel, or, they might want to air dry, okay? And they can perfectly do that in their own damn home. And they should not have to be subjected to being accidentally exhibited to whoever you're having a meeting with because somebody wants you to turn on your camera. I know I was at a meeting one time and the person just kept on nagging the fuck. Oh, turn your camera on, turn your camera on, turn your camera on. And this was before the meeting got started. This was in the period of time that, people were joining the meeting. I didn't turn my camera on. I didn't turn my camera on because I didn't want to turn my camera on. I don't remember, but I know I hadn't combed my hair. I was just up. I think I just got up for the damn meeting. And see, that's what pisses you off too. I got up specifically for this meeting because I wasn't feeling well. Because, a lot of people know, last year I was sick, I almost died. And so for me to muster up the strength to attend a virtual meeting, I don't need you to keep telling me to turn my damn camera on. I didn't feel like it. I was just going to listen. I just wanted to attend the meeting. I wanted to listen. And so there was another person who attends these meetings regularly also, and I saw their name. But the facilitator kept saying, turn your camera on, turn your camera on. And before the meeting even started, I saw this person's name go away. And then I didn't see their name on the meetings again for a few months. And so I figured that they was tired. I don't know the person well enough to ask them, but I figured they was tired of being badgered to turn their camera on. So they just left. Now, I did see this person in other meetings where you didn't turn your camera on 50 million times. The meeting just went on. Hey, everybody's here. Some people had their cameras on, some didn't. The meeting went on. It was no turn your camera on every 5 seconds. And so I did see that person in that meeting. So I knew that they were still out there, but they did leave the meeting that they were always told to turn the camera on. And I've seen them a few times back at that meeting. When I go to that meeting, I've seen their name a few times. But I just tune out to turn your camera on shit. If I want to turn my camera on, I will. But I don't need to hear you say it 50 times. Because the more you tell me to turn my camera on, the more I'm not going to do it. I'm a Gemini. That's how we roll. I've been posting a lot of Gemini stuff on Facebook lately because it comes up in my feed and I thought it was cute. But yeah, the more you try to tell us what to do, it's not going to happen. I could have had my hand on my little camera lens and getting ready to slide it over just to turn my camera on. But when you said, turn your camera on, I put my hand down. I'm not turning shit on. And I could have been looking cute that day. I could have got up and fixed my hair and put on makeup, had on a cute outfit, and just knew I was looking good as hell. And I'm going to get up there and turn my camera on. Nope. Because you told me 1,000,002 times to turn my camera on. So I ain't turning my camera on. Fuck you. Nope. Fuck that shit. I'll take all this somewhere else. I usually go to more than one meeting a day anyway. So the next people will get it. Or I'll go take some pictures, or I'll go somewhere, or I'll, call up Mr. or something, hey, but I'm not turning my camera on simply because you badgered me to turn my camera on. So what are your thoughts? Let me know, people. I know a lot of times people don't want to put comments in the comments, so you don't have to. You usually don't. You guys always seem to DM me or call me or text me. So it would be nice if you would put the comments in the comments. But, just let me know however you're going to let me know. And this is Keeping It Real with Sil.